Grand Rising, kings, queens, family, off pausers out there. Mr. Off Pause over here, happiest married man on the planet. Yeah, let's get it. Man, this broadcast brought to you by Momentum with Jay. You can't have a moment without some momentum. Happily Married TV, the black and white version. What we gonna call it? The black and white version? Yeah, black and white version. The real distinguished gentleman, distinguished book club, 5 Forks Up. Let's get it. Repeat after me. I am great. I am abundance. I focus on opportunities over obstacles. I am a money magnet. I always think both. We're gonna introduce a new one tomorrow. So you know what I mean? Yeah, I am the shit. Yeah, so this week we talking about your spouse or your friend or your whatever you may want to call them, supporting them in their business or supporting them in their decisions. Like, you know what I mean? Like, basically in a business sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we talking about emotional support today, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because being an entrepreneur, man, is hard. It is so hard. Like, it's not easy at all. So, you know what I'm saying? Just to know you got somebody for that you can fall back on when times get hard and shit, and you know what I mean? And you can't think, and your mind everywhere, and you stressed out because the shit is overwhelming. You know what I mean? You need somebody you can count on emotionally. Like, and that's like a big thing, cause like, if you know, or if you understand emotions control everything. Like, if it comes down to a point where you got to make a decision based on logic or emotions will almost always win. You see what I'm saying? Like, so emotions, they control so much, and then your emotions come from your programming, which comes from your conditioning. See what I mean? So it's all about, you know what I mean, about getting over childhood traumas and, you know what I mean, stuff that happened in your childhood. And me and wifey be talking about that, man. We like, it's easier to raise a healthy child than fix a broken adult. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna just be 100% honest. When me and wifey met, I was repairing myself like I was a broken adult. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was in the middle of repair. And she came along and offered a helping hand. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why I'm like, she emotionally supported me like when nobody else did. You see what I'm saying? And that's like you gotta understand, in this society, that's a big thing, man. Like, cause emotional support, you know what I mean? That shit crazy. Somebody supporting you emotionally, you know it. Cause like, when you get, how can I say that? When you get in a situation where you're overwhelmed, you can retreat back to your happy place, or where you emotionally feel comfortable. As long as you understand you got to get back to it, you can take a break, man. You ain't gotta kill yourself doing shit. And that's the thing with a lot of people. They go so hard, they never take time to I don't want to say reminisce, like to actually sit down and appreciate what's happened. At least I mean, some people say, well, Dame Dash, he said that you shouldn't sit there and appreciate what you did and lick your wounds and all that. I feel like you should. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like you should take time to appreciate what you've accomplished. You know what I mean? I ain't saying do it for years, but I'm saying you should always take a moment to appreciate what you've done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me, myself, man, I've come so far, I have to take time to appreciate where I'm from. You see what I'm saying? Or what I've done, or where I've come from. You know what I mean? Because on the real shit, I think I am the opposite of everything I was raised under. You know what I mean? Like my mom and dad drank. My dad wasn't there though, so that's the first difference. My dad wasn't there, so that's the biggest difference between me and him. I'm there. I'm an active parent. You see what I'm saying? Like, both of my parents drink. I don't drink. We used to get our ass beat. I'm talking about with extension cords, phone cords, whatever my mom could find to whoop us, this is what she whooped us with. My kids, my little girl Queen, she got like 3 whoopings in 4 years. Like, you know what I mean? And it was like a smack on her hand. It wasn't even a whooping. So you see what I'm saying? Like, we in a different era. We can't raise our kids or base our kids' emotions off of what we were based off, what our emotions was raised off of. You see what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to whoop my kids with an extension cord no more, because I can just take their devices and that break their goddamn heart. So you see what I mean? Like, so you got to adjust to the times. Like, you can't count on an outdated system and discipline your kids based off of that. Like, that system doesn't exist anymore. Like, if we had tablets when we was growing up, our tablets we probably wouldn't have got as many whoopings as we did. We probably would have got our devices taken. Unless you just got abusive ass parents that just like to hit you. That's a totally different story. But yeah, our kids is we raising happy kids. Like, our kids are emotionally stable. They may cry to get what they want, but they still emotionally stable. Like, they not all over the place. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the sweet thing, man. It's like, Queen said it the other day, like, I'm so happy. I was like, yeah, baby, yes you are. And the next thing she said, I'm not a baby, I'm Queenie Pooh. I'm like, you look crazy. Yes, you are. But yeah, like, the thing with me is, man, like, so me and wifey, I always be like, and she be like, I want to talk or something. I always ask her, like, do you want a response or you just want me to listen? Because a lot of times people ain't looking for responses. They just need somewhere, a soundboard. Somewhere where they can get something off their chest. You know what I mean? That's why I asked wifey now, like, do you want my opinion, or are you just telling me this because you want me to listen? She'll tell me. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the thing you gotta understand. People will tell you which one they want. Because I'm pretty sure 80-90% of people that come that have something to say, they know what part they want to do. They know if they want to just be heard, or they know if they want to try to solve something. That's my main thing, man. Like, are you trying to solve something, or you just want somebody to listen to what's going on in your world? And a lot of times people be like, oh, that's a question. Or they're asking in the form of a question. So you ain't even got to wonder about it. It's like, but if they just make a statement, you know what I mean, you may have to ask. But yeah, that's the thing though, man. Like, it's emotional support. Like, emotional support. Like, if somebody get feeling overwhelmed today, just tell them it'll be okay. You got this. You are bigger than your circumstances. Just support them, like, emotionally. It don't cost nothing. Nothing like that. It's just emotional support. And if you're not emotionally aware, don't try it. mean, for real, because you could probably do more damage than help. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, great talk. Had a good one today, man. Y'all stay blessed out there. Enjoy life. Smile a lot, laugh even more. Stay blessed. You know what I mean? And go emotionally support somebody today, man. Inspire somebody, man. You know what I mean? And y'all stay off pause out there, man. Because we off pause over here.